All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to you, Akim, who go out throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth in all sincerity, putting their life on the line and risking their lives to do so for Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's sake, and the elect's sake. Right? The water to you, brothers, man, and salutations. Death to the 2/3 of the nation of Israel who won't get right with the Lord, and won't follow His holy ways and His holy commandments. Which the commandments, nowadays consist of the New Testament as well, which is Yahweh Shai's example that He left for us on how to live, as the law was the schoolmaster. So I want to start out in the Apocrypha, and I just the Most High is beautiful because in all reality we could be left to nothing right now, as He was done with us. He sought His children when we were, and our nation still is. You know what I'm saying? And given over to false doctrines and foolish ways, man. So, He graciously sent His Son Yahweh Shai, right? And to save the elect of the nation of Israel, which is only 144,000, 12,000 from each tribe, right? And that's a small number compared to us right now, because we are a big nation. Spread throughout the four corners of the earth. You know what I'm saying? It's innumerable because you don't even know who they are, because they're mixed in with everybody. And they could look like Moab and Ammon, the Japanese and Chinese. Could look like Elam, the East Indians. It could look like it. A lot of different people. But the beauty of it is that He did send His Son to bring us back to Him. And He had mercy. That was a mercy move right there. He's giving mercy to the nation of Israel, and we got to be grateful for that. And one thing He also did was, He chose for Yahweh Shai elect men to help Him rule in the kingdom of heaven, which is sure to come, and which is shortly approaching. Right. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into the scriptures. This is Sirach 36 and 15. Give testimony unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning, and raised up prophets that have been in thy name. Reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful. Man, that's beautiful, right? But if you notice in that scripture, so I'm gonna highlight that because I like that one. That was 15 and 16. It says, those that you have possessed from the beginning, because those who are elected to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai have been chosen before the foundation of the world. Let's see if I can find that. All right, but I'm going to jump right into these. This is Ephesians chapter 1. Did I skip Ephesians? Nope, right here. Ephesians chapter 1 and verse 4. According as He hath chosen us in Him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before Him in love, having predestinated us unto the adoption of the children by Yahweh Shai Mashiach to Himself, according to the good pleasure of His will. So Yahweh chose Him to be the rightful ruler of this planet, right? And He let Yahweh Shai choose His elect. Well, He chose the elect for Yahweh Shai, but Yahweh Shai, actually no, this says, having predestinated us unto the adoption of the children by Yahweh Shai to Himself, according to the good pleasure of His will. So yeah, He chose us, right? And that's beautiful, man, because the Lord gave Him dominion over the kingdom of heaven. But the Lord Yahweh, the creator of all things, that told Yahweh Shai to go create and commanded Yahweh Shai to come and do what He did. He's the ultimate power, but He has given rulership of this world and of the saints to Yahweh Shai. That's beautiful scripture for clarification. Now this is 1 Peter 1:20, who verily was foreordained before the foundation of the world, but was manifest in these last times for you. And that's what we're seeing right now, man, because, we got all these prophecies that are being fulfilled and those to come. Martial law is being slowly ushered in on you people, and you don't even realize it. The mark of the beast, same thing, slowly being ushered in on you, but you don't realize it. Wars and rumors of wars are still going on. I just watched a video that's like, how in the hell is the Assyrian conflict still going on in the midst of the COVID-19? They ain't gonna stop war for no disease. The America tried to take over Maduro in Venezuela. So, man, there's so much going on right now, and this is supposed to be a comforting video for you brothers who have been doing this work, who truly believe and are faithful in Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. You know what I'm saying? If you truly believe in this thing and you've been earnestly doing this work, and some of us, we're in our lanes. You know what I'm saying? Some of us ain't the smartest individuals, man. We all come from different backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? You got brothers from the hood. You got brothers who didn't grow up in the hood and have PhDs. You know what I'm saying? So there's different levels to this thing, as there was in the day of Yahweh Shai. You had people with PhDs like Paul, and then you had Peter, who was a straight up cut your ear off ass gangster. Not to disrespect Peter, because I'm just saying he was a straight up warrior. I shouldn't use the word gangster. He was a warrior. Salakia, excuse my slip up of the tongue. He was a straight up warrior. You know what I'm saying? And so you had a difference, and you had fishermen. You had very humble men, man, and not everybody was the smartest, but everybody did their part. Right? So, some of us may not be book, chapter, verse. Some of us, may be slow in catching, this or that. But if the faith is there and the increase is there and the Lord's dealing with you, man, that's what it is. He didn't ask us to be, straight up, worldly smart. He wants us to be doctrinated in His word and smart when it comes to these scriptures. All right. This is Matthew chapter 25 and 34. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. So He ordained the elect, the 144,000, and the 1/3 before the foundation of the world. Now the 144 are who helped Him, the Allahayam. The Allahayim is who helped when Yahweh said, "Let there be light." He sent forth his son and His elect, the Allahayim, the power, the rulership. Right now, there's only one power. There's only one God, Yahweh. Right, but His son is not. He's not on the same level as Yahweh. That's why John 14 and 28 says, I go back to my Father because He is greater than I. Right? Yahushua had no problem admitting that the Lord, the power of this universe is the power that He obeys and is in subjugation to, and we are in subjugation to Yahushua and the Father. The Father first, and then Yahushua, right? So these elect, they're going to inherit the kingdom. The meek shall inherit the kingdom. And who's more meek than the men of the Lord? Right? Sometimes we may sound or seem boastful, man, but there's no boasting when it comes because we're not doing it in our own name. If we're boasting, it be for Yahweh Yahushai's sake, for their glory, all honors, right? Verse 25, verse 35. For I was an hungered, and ye gave me meat. I was athirst, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me in. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Yahushua, when sawest we thee and hungered, and fed thee, or thirsty, and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger, and took thee in, or naked, and clothed thee? Or when saw we the sick, or in prison, and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, And as much as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. And so that's for, like, you know what I'm saying? That goes for all of us. We got to treat each other like we would treat Yahweh Shai, man. Straight up. Because we might be precious cargo. We might actually be a part of that number. And you don't know who is and who isn't. You might be doubting the brother and thinking, you know, evil thoughts about him. And that's just Satan, man. And as soon as you wake up out of that wickedness, you rebuke yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you might be like, oh, that brother's weak, he ain't gonna make it. You never know who's gonna make it, man, in that day, because you don't know what type of man you are until that day really comes and smacks you up in your face and you get punched in the mouth, and it's like, what the fuck you gonna do now? Right? We all hope to be those men who stand firmly and bold for Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, and we are training our minds to be that type of man. But you never know until you're put in that situation, until you see your mama hung up on a string, your daddy, your children, you know, your woman getting ready to have her belly cut open and the baby stomped, you know, right in front of your face. You don't know what type of man you are. You know what I'm saying? You might take that chip. We just pray. We are humble. We are humbled and fearful of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. So we ask him, you know, Baba Kusha, don't let us get that chip. Baba Kusha, let us stay manful unto the end. Baba Kusha, let us not, you know, give up this holy gift that you gave us. Let us hold on to it until the grave or until salvation. That's our only two choices, man. Deliverance or death, and keeping the faith unto either. This is John 17:24. Father, I will that they also, whom thou hast given me, be with me where I am, and that they may behold my glory, which thou hast given me, for thou hast loved me before the foundation of the world. O righteous Father, the world hath not known thee, but I have known thee, and these have known that thou hast sent me. Right? Because we believe that the Father sent Yahweh Shai. And I have declared unto them thy name, and will declare it. And will declare it, that the love wherewith thou hast loved me may be in them, and I in them. Man, that's so beautiful. You know, to be joint heirs with Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, that's such a gift. This is 2 Timothy 1:9. Who hath saved us and called us with a holy calling, not according to our works, but according to his own purpose and grace, which was given unto us in Yahweh Shai Mashiach before the world began. Man, that's so beautiful, man. So you have to be elected. You have to be called. For many are called, but few are chosen. And you have to be election. Make your calling of election sure by doing this ministry, right, wholeheartedly. So there's a lot that goes with this election. But those that were elected, you're going to see them, man. Because they're going to be faithful, right? They might even be in other camps right now, right? Some of the electors in other camps. And you hear the apostles and elders say it all the time. You know, you're going to have faithful come out of, you know, all these other weird old camps, man. Because they're actually faithful. And they adhered. But, you know, the Most High has a purpose for everything. And we don't know his purpose. All we know is we on the other side of it. And we pray that his purpose for us be full of mercy. And full of, love, man. We want his mercy and his love so we don't have to feel his wrath. And the only way to do that is to follow his law, statutes, and commandments to the best of thy ability, and love Yahweh Shai, and do the work. And ultimately, you have to be elected and chosen before the foundation of the world, man. So, you know, with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Lord willing, this was edifying unto the elect, and the elect only of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, right? Just in case somebody's watching this who does not know the truth, you know, because we're doing right now, man, we're ministering unto the elect. You know, Apostle Tahar put that out. You know, we're not looking for new members. We're not fishing for new members, man. The elect has been sealed, and that's why you see all this stuff happening in the world right now, right? And we believe the elect has been sealed. We'll say that. Apostle Tahar has been saying that for years. So, and you're starting to see these prophecies come to pass. So, with that, man, let me wrap this up. Shalom.